Is your definition of success actually harming your success? My name's James Dan from Inner Anthem, and that is my question for you today. Is your definition, the definition that you have for success, actually harming your chances of achieving success? So what do I mean with this? Well, everyone has a definition of what they consider success to be. So think about that right now. Maybe your vision of a successful person is a billionaire, for example, or a millionaire, or someone who's constantly happy, someone who never has any problems, or something like that. You've all got, or we all have, a definition and an image of what success is. But the problem is often our image either isn't realistic, or it's something that we think is successful, but in actual fact, it's not successful, or it's something that isn't success for us. And I'm going to explain these things and what I mean with it. So let's say, for example, you see someone who's a millionaire and you think, well, they are successful. Yes, they are, in terms of one thing, which is finances. And you could argue that that millionaire isn't necessarily as successful as a billionaire. So there's always someone else who's more successful. But what do we mean by that word success? Because if that millionaire is stressed, burnt out, overworked, got a failing marriage, doesn't see his or her wife or husband or kids anymore, or anything like that, do you still think they're successful? Was it that they had success in one area of their life, but not in other areas of their life? So what we often do is we often see certain people and we create a vision of that person is successful, but we don't necessarily appreciate that they might not be successful in all areas of life. You are successful in certain aspects or certain areas of your life. Are you recognizing that? Or are you just thinking that everybody else is more successful than you because they've done this and this and this more successfully, but maybe they haven't done that more successfully, whatever that is for you? So we create these definitions, we create these images, and they aren't always correct. And the other thing about this, if you're learning something, please do feel free to comment. If you're learning, or whether you agree or you disagree to this, please comment and let me know what your thoughts are. But the other thing that's really, really important is this. Let's give a definition of success, because my definition is this. I think success is where you have become or are progressing towards or are in the process of becoming the person that you were designed to be, the person that you were born to be. That, to me, is success. So what you have to bear in mind is everybody in the world is like a piece of the jigsaw puzzle. They all have a different piece, all a different part to play. And as long as they fit their piece of the jigsaw puzzle in the right place, then that's successful. So you are a piece of that jigsaw puzzle. And if you are trying to fit your piece in the place that someone else's piece should be, then that's not going to work out correctly. So in other words, if you're trying to emulate somebody else's success, but it's not really what you are about as a person, it's not really truthfully you, it's not really you being authentic, it's not high on your values list, then really, no matter how well you do at that, you aren't being successful because you aren't being the true you. So to me, success is about finding out who you are, exploring that, finding out who you are as a person, what your passions are, what your gifts are, what your values are in life, and then taking action and progressing towards those things, finding out who you really are as a person, who you were born to be, why you are here on this earth, what your purpose is, and living in alignment and accordance with that. That to me is true success. So once again, when you're looking at what success is and you're looking at all these other people, yes, they might be successful in their arenas and their areas, but that's success for them. What about for you? What does success mean for you? When you can really work out who you are and you can strive forward yourself towards becoming that best version of you, not the best version of someone else, but the best version of you, then you're starting to become successful. So what this Inner Anthem Insights is about is really getting you to maybe sometimes change your definition of success. Maybe being aware that sometimes we put people on pedestals and we think that they're successful, that might just be in one area of their life and all the other areas of their life might be failing. So we need to take that into consideration as well. And once we can change that definition of success and we know who we are, then we're moving in the right direction and our life can start to change. We become happier, we become more fulfilled, we get better relationships and the right kind of relationships, mixing with the right kind of people, be it other staff members or customers, clients, etc., because we're going in the right direction. So I'd love to hear from you. If you are watching this on a replay, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. What have you learnt? What has been your biggest take-home lesson or aha moment? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Love to hear your viewpoint on that as well. My name is James Dan from Inner Anthem. This is the end of another Inner Anthem Insights. And again, these are all things that I have picked up on my journey. And once I started realizing that my definition of success was perhaps wrong, then I stopped beating myself up so much and I started to actually go in the right direction and become happy and fulfilled. And here's one other thing as well. I've just remembered this and I want to say this, I want to add this on as well. The thing is as well that don't forget that for us to be successful, we have to go through some failure. And sometimes it's when we go in the wrong direction and we realize we're going in the wrong direction. So we bring ourselves back to a pathway that's more aligned with who we are. That's part of success as well. And don't think that if you see some millionaire, billionaire, some really successful person with that criteria of success, and you think they haven't gone through failure, I would suggest that you're probably mistaken. So allow failure into your life as well. Be okay with that, and then you'll be more on the pathway to success. So if you're just joining us, let's have a little look what we've got. Gillian says, I really want to lose weight, otherwise I'm happy. I just sabotage myself and I realize this. Jameez, otherwise I'm not happy. So I really want to lose weight. Otherwise I'm not happy possibly, but I just sabotage myself. I realize that. Okay, brilliant. So Gillian, first stage of anything, first stage of any change is awareness. So if you are aware, thank you so much for commenting, by the way. If you are aware that you are sabotaging yourself, that's great, because you are a big step above the people that aren't aware of why they're sabotaging or that they are sabotaging themselves. So the question would be, why are you sabotaging yourself? It's going to be some ingrained beliefs in there. Maybe some beliefs that you shouldn't be losing weight. Maybe that you're not worthy to lose weight. You're not deserving to lose weight. Maybe there's an advantage, and not just one advantage, but maybe lots of advantages of being a heavier weight, a weight that you don't want to be. Okay. And I'm presuming by weight, we mean kind of size as well. Okay. So we often have an image, a body image that we want, but we also have other advantages. There are benefits and advantages to being that other body image, that image that we say we don't want, but in our subconscious, there'll be things that are keeping us from actually changing and being that weight we want. So hope that helps you. Maybe this is more a conversation for another time, but yeah, please do interact. Please let me know your other thoughts, and I'll be happy to respond to any comments, any posts, or do another Inner Anthem Insights specifically on those topics as well. So if you've got any requests, let me know. You can contact me through social media, write a comment on YouTube, email me, go to my website, whatever. But do make contact with me, and I'll be happy to explore some future videos as well. Thanks for watching. Now, before you go, make sure you download this free, powerful visualization that I've given you access to. The address is on the screen. Just type that out and you'll get instant access.